The Transys Ecdis demo is a free-of-charge program intended for learning the main Ecdis functionalities and for training purposes. The Ecdis demo provides simulation of navigational data, own ship and target motion, radar picture, and it is preset with ENC charts. The demo also has preset scenarios that display a full-scale navigational situation on the screen, nautical charts, radar overlay, route, AIS targets, and navtext warnings. Run the Ecdis demo application from the Windows Startup menu. The Ecdis demo starts loading. The Ecdis demo does not provide a capability to change program settings, so during the program start, the screen displays a warning that by default the Ecdis demo is set up for operation with a 17-inch monitor. Press OK to continue. If the screen has low resolution, not all the information may fit into the window. Use the scroll bar arrow to move up and down. The Ecdis demo starts with the open simulation panels in the free mode. This free sailing mode allows setting any own ship position and motion parameters. Control can be exercised both from the bottom simulation panel and from the right side panel bar. Select the necessary ship model and move the telegraph handle in the necessary position. The own ship will start moving. To control turns, use the rudder control. To move the ship to another position, click the By Cursor button and indicate a new position with the cursor, or enter the necessary coordinates in the position field. If you wish to stop the simulator, press the Play/Pause button. Indication in the main info panel will change accordingly. To resume simulation of navigational data, press the Play/Pause button again. If the screen has low resolution, use the scroll bar arrow to move up and down. The Ecdis demo allows AIS targets to be simulated. Turn on their display in the main info panel by pressing the AIS button. There are two AIS target simulation modes, random and manual. Press the Random button to display targets in an arbitrary order. Target information is available either in the Target Hint or in the Targets panel. To handle targets in the manual mode, release the Random button and select the necessary targets from the drop-down list. To activate a target, press the Enable button. Click the By Cursor button. A cursor will appear in the chart panel. Position the cursor in the point where you want to put the AIS target and left-click. Move the mouse up and down, to the left and to the right to set the motion direction and speed. To confirm the selected parameters, left-click. The target will start moving from the specified position with the set motion parameters. For demonstration, your ship can sail along a route. You can plot the route in any place by using the Voyage Planner tool. Click the New button to create a new route. Create a route which the ship should be proceeding by. If necessary, add a schedule to the route. Save the newly created route. To turn on the route mode, select a route from the drop-down list in the simulation panel. In the main info panel, the indicator will switch to route mode. The ship will automatically be positioned in the route start point. The capability to control the own ship's speed in the route will be retained, but it will become impossible to change the motion direction. The ship will be sailing along the route only. The AIS targets will by default be generated in the random mode, but the manual mode can also be turned on. For a prompt-owned ship, shift to a route point of interest. Use the position on route control. Left-click the control and move the mouse up and down to the left to the right. The ship will automatically move along the route in line with the slider position. To stop the simulator operation, you can use the play/pause button. If the selected route has an associated schedule, it can be loaded from the monitoring panel. Open the Set Schedule drop-down list and select the necessary schedule. You can look up schedule parameters in the Route Data panel in the Schedule tab. To play back the preset scenarios, use the Scenario drop-down list in the Simulation panel. Left-click the drop-down list and select the ELB scenario. In the Main Info panel, the indicator will switch to Demo mode. The ship will be automatically positioned in the route start point. In the mode, you'll not be able to control the motion of the owned ship or of the AIS targets. In this mode, a radar picture and navtext warning can be displayed. ARPA targets can be handled. Turn on the display of the radar overlay and ARPA targets in the Main Info panel. The radar overlay will be displayed in the chart panel on top of the navigational charts. The radar overlay display is controlled from the radar settings panel. Control of the navtext warning display is exercised from the chart panel of the Layers tab. Check the navtext checkbox. The chart panel will display navtext symbols on top of the navigational charts. ARPA targets are acquired with the Targets panel tools. Set the necessary guard zones or use the Acquire tool to indicate the radar spot which is a target of interest. After some time, the target will be acquired for tracking. For stationary targets, you can set positioning by echo reference. To do this, use the Acquire tool to acquire a stationary target. Then, in the Sensors panel, select this target as a reference 1. For a prompt-owned ship, shift to a route point of interest. Use the Position on Route control. To stop the simulator operation, you can also use the Play/Pause button. To demonstrate chart updates, switch to the Chart panel, the Demo Update tab. Note that in a real Ecdis, charts and updates are handled by using the dedicated Transys Chart Assistant utility. Shown here is only an example of how the already installed updates are displayed and which operations can be performed on them. To learn how to install charts and updates via the Chart Assistant, see the chart installation film. Click the Demo Update button. The procedure imitates installation of updates for the already available chart collection. After the chart collection has been updated, click OK in the dialog box. Listed in the window are charts which updates were applied to. Copy the chart name to the search line. Click the Find button, and then the Load Chart button. The selected chart will be loaded. The update will be marked on the chart with an orange color. Click the Info button and select the object. Detailed information will be displayed in the Info window. Click the Close button to close the Info window. To exit from the program, click the Exit button.